Hey boys and girls, today for our math, we are on Module 7, Lesson 14. And today we're going to be working more with perimeter, and today I'm going to give you different shapes, but I'm not going to give you all the side lengths of the shape. So that is your job today, is to figure out how to find out the perimeter of a shape when I'm only giving you one or two of the side lengths for the shape. Okay, boys and girls, I hope you have had a piece of paper and a pencil handy, because here's our application problem for today. A rectangular sheet pen measures 5 meters long and 9 meters wide. The perimeter of the cow pen is double the perimeter of the sheet pen. What is the perimeter of the cow pen? I want you to try to figure this out on your own. I would start by drawing the sheet pen, which is a rectangle, and you're going to label 5 meters on one side and 9 meters on the other side, or it's 5 meters long and 9 meters wide. Then I would figure out the meter or the perimeter of your sheet pen, and then you can draw the perimeter, or then you can draw your cow pen, which is going to be double the perimeter of the sheet pen. So after you figure out the perimeter of your sheet pen, then you can double that number to figure out the perimeter of your cow pen. So pause the video now and figure out your answer, and then I'll have you type it on, hopefully type it in on your iPad. If not, then you just keep on going. Hey boys and girls, so hopefully you have a picture that looks similar to mine. So I drew my sheet pen, and then I labeled the sides, my 5 meters wide and my 9 meters. And so I know that two sides of the rectangle are the same, so if this side's 5, then this side would have to be 5. And if this side's 9, then this side would have to be 9. And then I came over here and I added up all my side lengths to give me my perimeter of 28. And so then to figure out my cow pen, I'm just going to double 28, or add 28 plus 28, which gives me 56. So the perimeter of my cow pen is 56 meters. Hey boys and girls, so here we have problem number 1. We need to find the perimeter of these rectangles with unknown side lengths. This shape is a rectangle. Use the given side lengths and what you know about rectangles to label the unknown side lengths. What is the perimeter of the rectangle? So the first thing I need to do is I'm going to look over here at my rectangle, and I can see that one side is 8 inches. That means my opposite side that matches will also be 8 inches. Next, I'm going to look at my long side, and I see that that is 10 inches. So I know that my top will also be 10 inches. So to find the perimeter of the rectangle, I'm going to add all my side lengths together. So I have 8 plus 8 plus 10 plus 10. And first add my doubles. 8 plus 8 is 16. 10 plus 10 is 20. Add 16 plus 20 equals 36. So I know the perimeter of this shape is equal to 36 inches. If I just said 26 up there, I apologize. I really meant 36. Okay, so boys and girls, on the next slide, I'm going to have you figure out the perimeter of the shape, and then I want you to keep watching the video to see if you figured it out correctly. Okay, boys and girls, so now I want you to figure out the perimeter of this shape over here. So we know we have one side length is 5, the other side length is 7. I want you to draw this shape on your paper, label all 4 of your side lengths, and then add up all of your side lengths to find the perimeter. Okay, boys and girls, so hopefully on your papers you wrote this missing side was 5, this missing side was 7, so therefore we would have 5 plus 5 plus 7 plus 7. 5 plus 5 equals 10, 7 plus 7 equals 14, 10 plus 14 equals 24. So therefore my perimeter is equal to 24 inches. Okay, here's our next problem. This shape is a rectangle. We're going to use the given side lengths and what we know about rectangles to label the unknown side lengths. What is the perimeter of my rectangle? Okay, so boys and girls, I would like you to draw this rectangle on your paper. Whoops, wrong button. Draw this rectangle on your paper. Label your known side lengths, then label your unknown side lengths, and add up those numbers to find your perimeter. Okay, boys and girls, so if we added, our missing side lengths over here would be 14 and 36. So I would have 14 plus 14 plus 36 plus 36. So remember, when we add, it doesn't matter the order that we add in. And I notice here that I can make tens. It's 4 plus 6 equals 10. So I would know that 36 plus 14 equals 50. I'm going to put that in a different color. Okay, so then I would have 50 plus 50 equals 100. So therefore, I would know that my perimeter is equal to 100 inches. Hey, here's my next shape. Now I'm going to find the perimeter of regular polygons with one side length given. And remember, in a regular polygon, that means that all sides are the same length. So here I can look at this hexagon and I can see that each side of my hexagon is the same length. That makes it a regular polygon or a regular hexagon. So if all the sides, try that again. If all my sides are the same length, that means if this side is 3 centimeters, then this side would also have to be 3 centimeters. And this side is 3 centimeters, this side is 3 centimeters, this side is 3 centimeters, and this side is 3 centimeters. Okay, and so now I can write my addition sentence for finding the perimeter of this shape. So I would write 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. I have 6 sides on my shape, so I should have 6 numbers that I'm adding. And so I hope that you have all noticed or are wondering, why didn't I just multiply? Okay, because if all of my side lengths are all the same, I have 6 sides, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and each side length has a measurement of 3. So instead of doing my repeated addition sentence, I could just multiply. I have 6 sides, so 6 groups times 3 in each group equals 18 centimeters. So my perimeter for this regular hexagon is 18 centimeters. Hey, here's my next shape. I'm going to have you do this one on your own and then check your answer with mine. So problem number 2, find the perimeter. Oh, whoops, this is what we're already doing. This shape is a regular pentagon. I want you to draw this shape on your paper and then label the unknown side lengths. Then write a repeated addition sentence to find the perimeter of the shape. So once again, let me change this real fast. A regular pentagon. So that means if one side is 7 inches, that means all of my sides would be what? Make sure you label those so you have all of your sides labeled of your pentagon, and you can pause this if you need to give you enough time to draw. And then you would write your repeated addition sentence. And yes, I still want you to do repeated addition. Okay, so I'd have something And then after you write your repeated addition sentence, I want you to write your multiplication sentence. And then P is equal to what? Go ahead and type in what P is equal to. Hey, if you typed in P is equal to 35 inches, you are correct. Hey, our next shape is a regular triangle. I want you to draw this regular triangle on your piece of paper. And boys and girls, just go ahead and pause the video when you need to so that you can get your shapes drawn and your sides labeled. Okay, so now I'm going to label each side length. So I should have 17 down here. I have 17 and 17. So then I would write my repeated addition sentence of 17 centimeters plus 17 plus 17 equals, okay, and you can pause the video so you can figure out what it equals. Okay, so it equals 51 centimeters. Now we'll write our multiplication sentence, which would also equal 51 centimeters. Okay, and when you're with Mrs. Hanson, she should have taught you how to multiply these large numbers. If not, and if you forgot, that's totally okay, because I think there's only like one math lesson on multiplying these larger numbers. So it's probably something that I should review with you. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to use the break apart multiplication strategy to help you. So I'm going to break apart 17 into 10 and 7. So then I would have 10 times 3, 7 times 3, and then I'd add those numbers together. So 10 times 3 is 30, 7 times 3 is 21, and then I would add 30 and 21 together. So it would look kind of like this. You might remember doing this in class when we had the parentheses. So, just kidding, I don't want to do that. 17 times 3, I'm going to break apart 10 and 7. It'll give me 10 times 3 plus 7 times 3. So hopefully this is coming back to you a little bit. So 10 times 3 equals 30, plus 7 times 3 equals 21, and then 30 plus 21 is equal to 51 centimeters. And if that is something that we need to practice more with, the break apart multiplication strategy, just leave me a comment because we probably should have an extra lesson on that. Okay, boys and girls, now it is time for you to go back into Google Classroom and do your problem set on your own. So for your problem set today, you're going to label the unknown side lengths of the regular shapes below. Then find the perimeter of each shape. So here I have this shape that has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sides. And in case you're wondering, a shape with 7 sides is called a heptagon. And honestly, I had to pause this video and look that up real fast because I could not remember what a 7-sided shape is called. So you're going to find, so we know that this shape has 7 sides. So I could do my repeated addition sentence. So I could do 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8. Make sure you have 7 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Or you could do 7 times 8 equals 56. So go ahead and I want you to do questions. Oops, let me grab this right here. Do all of number 1 and number 2. Those are required for completing your math assignment today, and then the backside is optional, so I would love to see you work on the backside as well, do those story problems. And that is your math lesson for today.